Hello everyone, good evening children, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do the question answers from your exercise from the chapter Coal and Petroleum. So the first question is, what are the advantages of using CNG and LPG as fuels? So we know that the CNG means compressed natural gas and LPG is liquefied petroleum gas. So both are used as fuels, and since both can be easily transported with the help of pipes, so they can be directly used for burning as a fuel in homes and factories. Second thing is their calorific value is very high, so they are very good as fuels, right? So as compared to other fuels, the calorific value means more amount of heat energy is given by CNG and LPG. Right, now the second question is, name the petroleum product used for surfacing of roads. So it's bitumen. Okay, and third is, describe how coal is formed from dead vegetation. So this is a very long slow decomposition process which takes millions of years, and slowly the dead tissues of the plants, they decompose and liberate all the essential nutrients into the soil, but only the carbon portion remains, right? So coal is formed in such a manner. So this process is known as coalification. Now fourth is, fill in the blanks. So first is, fossil fuels are coal, petroleum and natural gas. Then B, process of separation of different constituents from petroleum is known as refining. And C is, least polluting fuel for vehicle is CNG. Now this is also very advantages of compressed natural gas is that when it is used as fuel, very little amount of pollutants are released. So this is also one of the advantage of CNG and LPG also. So when in the first question we had learned that what are the advantage of CNG and LPG as fuels, so here the answer we are also getting from here is that both CNG and LPG are they do not release any smoke when they are burnt, right? Now this is your fifth question, true and false. Fossil fuels can be made in the laboratory. No, it is false, because it's a long process. It takes millions of years for fossil fuels to form, so it is not possible to make them in laboratory. B, CNG is more polluting fuel than petrol. Again, it is false, because CNG is a smokeless fuel and it burns with least amount of smoke, no smoke at all, and so it doesn't liberate, so it is not more polluting than the petrol. Now C is, coke is almost pure form of carbon. Yes, it is true. So it contains major amount of carbon, so it's almost pure form of carbon. And remember, coke, coal tar and coal gas, these are the derivatives obtained from the destructive distillation of coal, that is burning of coal in absence of air. So these derivatives are obtained, and coke is a very useful substance. So now coal tar is a mixture of various substances. Again, it is true. And E, kerosene is not a fossil fuel. Then this statement is false, because kerosene is, after all, it's obtained as from the fractional distillation of petroleum, so it's a byproduct of petroleum, and we know that petroleum is a fossil fuel. So kerosene is not a fossil fuel. This statement is absolutely false. Now comes sixth question, explain why fossil fuels are exhaustible natural resources. So we all know that fossil fuels take millions of years to form below the ground, right? So deep and under intense pressure and temperature and absence of air, the dead tissues of the plants and animals, they are converted, they are slowly decomposed, and then they convert into fuels like coal, petroleum and natural gas. So these are in very limited quantities, so that's why they are termed as exhaustible natural resource, because in any time they can get exhausted or finished. So if we do not use them properly, then one day they will be finished. So that is why fossil fuels are exhaustible natural resources. So I hope you all are able to understand. So now seventh question is, describe characteristics and uses of coke. So what we have to write here is, you can see this answer from page number 34. So here we are. So coke, first of all we should know that coke is the derivative obtained from destructive distillation of coal. So coke is a pure, almost pure form of carbon, and it is a tough, porous and black substance. It is almost pure form of carbon. It is used in manufacture of steel and in extraction of many metals. So in metal extraction, coke is used. Now the last eighth question is explain the process of formation of petroleum, that how petroleum is formed. So we know that petroleum, it is formed from the decomposition process of dead tissues of animals which once lived in the sea. So when these animals and plants which are also found in the sea, so when these plants and animals of marine origin, they die, they fall, their bodies fall to the bottom of the ocean, and with time, with duration of time, their body, these dead tissues, they keep getting deposited inside the soil. So they go deeper and deeper, and under intense pressure of soil and under intense temperature and pressure, these tissues slowly decompose, and by their slow decomposition, and mostly they are made up of hydrogen and carbon, so by their slow decomposition they get converted into oily substance called petroleum, and also some deposits of natural gas is also found in between the layers of the rock below the bottom of the sea. So this is how petroleum is formed. So this was about the question answers from the exercise. So children, please go through it properly, and keep learning and keep revising dedicatedly, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And those who are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to receive further notification. Good day children. Thank you for attending my session.